Hi ladies, I am here to do a little craft with me. Um, I am making some of these flag embellishments for a swap that I am in on Craft Swapping Sisterhood. So I was in the middle of making, I just am making a whole bunch. My partner for this swap is Maria Reyes. I will leave her channel below. And so first off, I want to start with the type of stick I use. I got these sticks, actually they're called wands, and I got them at, where did I get these? I think they were at Walmart. Yeah, they were at Walmart in the area where they have like their little silk and satin flowers and ribbons and stuff. And they already have the little bells attached to them, so those worked out great. If I can't find those, which I don't usually have those, I just use wooden barbecue skewers. I get 100 of them. Usually you can find them at the Dollar Tree. So that is the stick I use, and then I am using this paper. It's the Garden Party Maggie Holmes collection for the paper in the background. I'm also using some of the Garden Party ephemera, chipboard ephemera. I got them right here. So I'm going to use a couple of those on these two. I'm going to also show you the ones I've already created. Like I said, I was in the mood and was creating a whole bunch of them. So I just decided I would do a little craft along on the last couple so that you can kind of see my process. So I made a little dangle charm, and I did some rosettes, and I have some cut aparts that I received in a swap, and then I just made, this is a die cut that I put together. I had made a few of them back. I did a Maggie Holmes swap with Heather, handmade, what's her name? Heather's Handmade Haven. And when I did hers, I had made a whole bunch of these swan embellishments, and I just had a few extra, so I decided to go ahead and use them for these. So this is that one. I think this one was one I had previously made and shown when I had done Heather's swap. And then here is this one. I used some little fuzzy pom-pom balls. I like to use those once in a while, just kind of like you would a gem. They're just random. And I did a little tassel that I had gotten these on a clearance at Hobby Lobby, I believe, or maybe it was Michael's. And then here's the other one. This is a die cut that I had recently purchased from AliExpress. I had shown that. And then these little balls came from AliExpress also. And so then I have these two. So I also wanted to share with you how I cut down my sticks. So my skewers are really long, and I don't need them that long. So I have these here, and these are actually toenail clippers for animals, for like your dog or horse, or I don't know. They were in our stuff. We used to use them on our dog, but they work super good to cut these skewers. So that is what I am using to cut my skewers, and I'm sure you can find them at any kind of a animal grooming place if you are interested in getting them. So yep, I just cut down my skewer, and I had made a whole bunch of these rosettes. I do my rosettes a little bit differently. I actually sew them with a needle and thread. One of these days I'll share with you my technique on how I do that. And I am, let's see, gonna start off with just with some stuff. I have some different charms that I have put together up here on these. So on the ones that have the bells on them, I just attached my charms to the bell part. But I will show you how I attach the charms to a stick that doesn't have that feature, so that you guys can see how I do it. So on my ephemera, I like to cut it down in like half so I can get more out of it. I can use, you know, my ephemera extra. So I just kind of figure out where I want it, and then just, I don't know, I don't really have a theory or method. I just do what I think looks good to me. It's hard sometimes to explain a process video, at least for me anyways. I don't tend to share a lot of process videos, but I had a couple of people ask me to do some process or craft along. I think it was Nicole Vagabond Crafter. She had said in a comment, you need to do a craft along so that we can figure out or learn your style. I don't really know if I have a style. I kind of have a style all over the place. I like to layer and layer. So I started off with the cut die cuts, and then I added my rosette that I had previously made, and then a die cut, and then a piece of chipboard. I had added I was going to use this piece of chipboard on something else, and I didn't, and I had added the gem, the Maggie Home gem, to it, and then I had just kind of put it back in my thing. So I thought, well, since I kind of had it just sitting there, I was going to use it on this particular thing so that it would not just be floating around. I hate when you go to use something and then you change your mind, and then you kind of have it just, you know, sitting there and it's not being used. So that's what happened. So I am just going to add some thread. Here's my little spool of gold thread. I just wound it around my fingers a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of pinch it in the middle like a little bow, and add some glue. And stick it on my little flag there. And I had punched out these leaves from a leaf punch. It was this was the punch. I just went ahead and punched out a whole bunch of them. I usually have them sitting next to me over here, punched out, so that I can just use them when I feel like using them. So there we go. So far, that is what I have. I kind of wanted to add one of these because actually Maria Reyes gifted these to me a while back, and so since she's my partner in this swap, I wanted to use them since she gifted it to me. So I wanted to use that. I have these little paper flowers that I want to add. Some random little paper flowers. I got these little paper flowers at, I get them at Hobby Lobby, and I wait until the Paper Studio stuff is like 50% off, and then I pick up whatever I can get my hands on at the time. So that's where I get these little itty bitty, they come like this. There you are, Paper Studio. They come usually with, well, these come with pink and yellow, but the other ones come with teal, that are teal, just come with different shades of teal ones. They have all different colors. You can get them in many different colors. So that is where I get my mini paper flowers at. But I like to just add random little flowers on there. Sorry, I have glue strings from my hot glue. So let's see what else. Oh, I like to add a word. I have some gold word stickers in my stash that I have had for a while that I have gotten from, let's see, where did I get these? These are the gold word stickers from, you think they were from the dollar store a long time ago. I haven't seen them at Dollar Tree in years and years and years. So, and probably actually, I would say 2 years. But I've stocked up on them when they were in there, and I had some crafty friends send me some from Dollar Tree. I'm getting low, actually. I was hoping someday Dollar Tree would. I just added a little bit of glue to the back of that word sticker because I don't trust that it came from Dollar Tree. I don't trust that the glue will hold up. But anyways, I was hoping that Dollar Tree would get them back in again someday. But I have not seen them yet. And I like to add, so these little mini pom-poms I picked up at Michael's a while back when they were on some clearance. I'm just going to add some of them as well. Just kind of random, I don't know, wherever I feel like there's something that is a good spot for it. Because I like 3, the number 3, and things in 3s. I will usually add 3 of these little pom-pom thingies. So there we go. There is that one. I'm just going to trim off my little bits of gold thread. I feel like it was a little long. And then for the top, so I have these pom-poms. I was also found at Michael's on a clearance. And I'm trying to decide what I want to put there. That one doesn't fit. So these have these little rings on them, and what I'm going to do is, oh, it's kind of in the way. There we go. I don't know. I'm just going to add it to the top, see, like that. This leaf is kind of in my way. So I am going to add another ring to that because it seems like it needs to hang down a little bit further on there. So I'm just going to add another jump ring to it. Another little gold jump ring. So I just got a gold jump ring. I'm going to add it to that tassel like that, and then I am going to stick it on the end of my stick like so, and then I'm going to glue the pom-pom to the top of that stick. So all I'm going to do here is add a big bunch of glue like that, a big blob of glue, and stick it down. I'm just going to hold it for a second or two and let that glue grab. I'm going to wipe away a little bit of the excess, just so that there isn't a bunch of glue just sticking around on the bottom of the stick there. So there we go. I feel like it's probably finished. That is my first one, and then we have this one. And let's see, I wanted to add this bee from the chipboard also. So I wanted to also use I didn't get this one very tight. It's kind of loose. But once I get it glued down, I don't really think that that matters too much to me. I think my hot glue will keep it in place good enough that it doesn't bother me if it's a little bit loose. And then I'm going to glue down my little die cut because that's what I used on the other one. So I feel like with the chipboard pieces, since they're shaped, it needed a double layer or something more in the background. So on like these, I put a gold, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little gold circle in the middle of my rosette just to kind of hide where it's been connected. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna add, I like this bee. I do like the Maggie Holmes Garden Party. I got this little bit of Recollections trim. It's kind of a mesh. Kind of reminded me of like honey, like a honeycomb or something. Anyways, I am going to add a little bit of this trim. Because I think it looks cute. So far, so good. Cute. Yes. Okay. I don't know, guys. I can't really share any more of my thought process here. I'm just trying to figure out what looks good. I know I want to add some leaves because I have added these same leaves throughout my whole thing. So I have a flower. I thought I had a pink flower too. Oh, I do. It's right here. So I definitely want to add the leaves, and I definitely want to add these flowers. These are the last two flowers I have like this. So yes, 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 I definitely want to use them. Trying to think, maybe I want to add this flower too. When I cut flowers like in half from the ephemera pack, I like to add them, because then I end up with flowers that are cut for other projects, I guess. But if I can use them, then I will. All right, so that is what it's looking like so far. And let's see. I think we will go with, well, I definitely need a word, so, because I've used words on all the others, I definitely want to continue that through out the whole thing. Through all of them, I mean. So I will pick, I don't know which two. I have made extra so that I can have them on hand. I will send them in Happy Mail or whatever. I think I will add some of these little ones here. The little flowers. Another little yellow one over here. I think I will add, just because it was sitting on my desk. So there we go so far. I'm going to add some of these pom-poms for sure. And yeah, so let me know if you guys like these, you know, these kind of videos where I am craft along. If there's anything that you know, particular you'd like to see me do, I would be more than happy to share. So then I have these couple of charms here. Let's see, I have this one with a little butterfly and flower, which I do like. I think that would look cute. Feels a little big. Maybe this one with the, and then I could add the bee too. Maybe because I already have a bee. I don't know. No, I don't like the bee. So I think I'm just going to go with that one actually. And add the pom-pom to the top. There we go. Okay, so this one has a weird little string thing hanging. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to be done with that one. These are the ones I made here. Awesome. Well, let me know what you guys think below. If you found any of my craft along process helpful or interesting, or if you had any other questions, I would be happy to answer. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.